Welcome to the Soup Presents Ladies, Ladies, Ladies. Featuring a very lonely Jennifer Aniston.
She needs a straitjacket.
Challenged Big Brother contestants.
I'm seeing Joel McHale.
And Mackenzie Phillips talking about things we don't want to talk about.
A red caviar facial.
Plus, Wendy Williams, our favorite ladies from The View, and the first and maybe last annual Soup Woman of the Year award.
They hang out in neighborhoods and stuff.
And now, here's our unladylike host, Joel McHale.
Welcome to the Soup Presents Ladies, Ladies, Ladies. The Soup special so nice, we had to name it twice. And then once more. We'll be looking back fondly at some of the very special women in our lives. And at the end, we'll be presenting the Soup's Woman of the Year award. That's right! You don't want to go away because there are prizes. But let's kick things off with cute, cuddly Lydia from Big Brother, who likes to watch Jesse sleep.
I like to watch Jesse sleep because he is asleep. He is in a vulnerable state. I really hope Jesse never makes me mad because I could pretty much do whatever I wanted. Maybe while he's sleeping, I could get revenge.
Whoa, I just had the weirdest dream. I was spreading chest oil on my glorious pecs, and then this giant orange cat was licking it off, and my mom was, hey, where'd that dangerously unhinged girl go? She'd appreciate this. It's like Paranormal Activity. My Antonio is not a novel by Willa Cather. That was for you lit majors out there. No, My Antonio features erstwhile hunk Antonio Sabato Jr., pictured here, and his search for the love of his life. Sadly, Sarah was eliminated early, but not because she made funny noises when she was upset. That was one of her redeeming qualities.
How can she think that it's going to, like, just come? Don't you, like, have any ambition?
I don't have a mother. I don't know. I'm sorry. Seriously, baby.
Hey.
She could make a lot of money allowing dogs to chew on her. Kick her while she's down, Joel. Speaking of things that make bizarre noises, Mary Murphy from So You Think You Can Dance has made a career out of spouting vague, impenetrable nonsense.
I love my cha-cha rough.
Please stop saying that. Anyway, this season she seems a bit more subdued, perhaps chemically so.
Wow, what energy you have. Holy smokes.
Yes, ma'am.
What was that called?
New Orleans Bounce.
New Orleans Bounce.
Yes, ma'am.
I've never seen it before. I'm going to be honest with you, so I'm no specialist in New Orleans Bounce, but I have to tell you one thing. I loved it. Man, the strength of your legs. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Like, I was starting to feel my leg cramp up right here watching. But, you know, that was really good.
I mean, I'm no specialist, but I've been seeing one for the past couple of weeks, and let me tell you, that man knows how to spank an elf. Nigel, you smell kind of like metal, in a good way. On Real Chance of Love, Aloha takes offense when Real offers some constructive criticism.
What's the matter? I was mad that Real told me I need to be domesticated.
Honey, you kind of...
What do you mean I'm kind of undomesticated?
I don't know how to pronounce punny. You are...
I don't know what anybody thinks about me. Why?
I told her she needed to be a little bit more domestic.
First step to becoming domesticated is to learn to use your indoor irrational skank voice, all right? Our evening entertainment shows seem to have a fixation with the fairer sex. With that in mind, let's talk about dudes and chicks talking about chicks, man.
Dudes and chicks talking about chicks, man.
Mario Lopez, Billy Bush, Mary Hart, and their ilk could just love to talk about ladies' fashion, weight issues, drug habits, and people having sex with their fathers. Mario and the extra crew caught up with Mackenzie Phillips to chat about having sex with her father.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, too.
Oh, look at how cool he is.
We got a lot of questions from extra friends. Are you up for that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm up for anything, man.
You have made that abundantly clear, Miss Phillips. Meanwhile, on Access Hollywood, they're far, far too interested in the duration of Miley Cyrus's kisses.
It's gross.
Yet, you're okay with the Mackenzie Phillips thing. Interesting. Anyway, take it away, pervs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and up for air. You won't see that on Hannah Montana.
A Roman Polanski film. And now, Access Hollywood's Billy Bush is just saying.
Lindsay Lohan out late night in the Hamptons wearing a fun, sparkly crop top. Lynn stopped by the lounge at 1 a.m. Saturday morning. Let's think about this. Is it really a good idea for Lindsay Lohan to be in the Hamptons on a summer weekend and showing up at a club at 1 a.m.? Just saying.
And is it really ethical for us to send a camera crew to document her every transgression so she feels trapped in her own skin and is compelled to seek release from the unending scrutiny by descending into a hell of drugs and booze? I'm just saying. Hold on a second. The Insider has some breaking news.
Why is Kirstie Alley in a cage with lemurs?
Obvious answer would be harvesting them to make pie. But I'm going to go with suckling them at her generous bosom. I'm just saying. A favorite target of the tabloid news industry is poor Jennifer Aniston. Jen's a good sport and usually just laughs off the rampant speculation about her love life. But even she can't be happy about this.
The publishers of Us Weekly, In Touch, Life and Style, and Star Magazine have come together to bring you the most important magazine ever. Jennifer Aniston is going to die alone weekly, 52 issues a year, of an obviously desperately lonely woman telling us she's fine and happy being single. But why should we believe her when we have sources who don't actually know her telling us she's fat and crying? And pictures like this one. That's not a smile. That's the look of a woman plotting revenge on Angelina Jolie. Get over it already, Jen. And if you act now, we'll throw in a free subscription to Jessica Simpson Looks Fat Monthly. That's over 5,000 pages a year of unflattering pictures and outright lies for less than $10. It's the reason literacy was invented. Operators are standing by on their cell phones while going through Brad and Angelina's trash. Call now.
Oh, sorry, there's a pretty good recipe for lemur pie in here. Of all the many joys of being a woman, none can compare to the miracle of bringing a new life into the world. And that's why we've dedicated this part of the show to all the moms out there in a segment we call For the Love of All That Is Good in This World. Please stop reading, please. Just stop. I think that's a title card record. 16 and Pregnant is a show which documents why our country will fall apart and be invaded by the Chinese in about 30 years. Amber is 16, pregnant, and feeding her unborn child only the finest fast food.
Thank you. Okay. Enjoy your meal, and I will be back to check on you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just because you're pregnant don't mean you can eat, like, all this.
I'm not eating anything completely bad. I'm eating a grilled chicken sandwich, a salad, and some cheese fries. It's fine.
I just want you to be happy. I don't want you to get sick.
The good thing about Amber's diet is that she can deep fry jalapeno poppers in her breast milk. Ray J was unable to find love on the first season of For the Love of Ray J. Poor Ray J. Fortunately, another Escalade load of morally questionable ladies showed up at his doorstep and participated in the bequeathing of the nicknames. Tipsy did not appreciate her nickname.
I'm Hannah from Pennsylvania. Yeah.
What about Tipsy?
No.
Tipsy. We like it tipsy, baby.
So I stand up, I say like 3 words, and he's like, oh, your name's Tipsy. I'm like, great, he thinks I'm drunk. Which I am.
Tipsy just took exception to the accuracy of her nickname. She would have preferred the name Passed Out in Her Own Urine and Vomity. Which I am. I didn't know I was pregnant. Do you hear that? I didn't know I was pregnant. Here, someone's cheering. Is an actual television series with more than 1 episode. And it features some of the best not knowing I was pregnant reenactments I've ever seen.
I really thought I had to go to the bathroom. I finally decided I had had enough. So I just sat down on the toilet, I grabbed the door handle and the sink, and just with everything I had, just pushed.
Honey?
And I was sitting on the toilet, trying, and it just was not happening. And I heard a pop. As soon as I heard that pop, I felt better. I was like, oh, thank God.
Honey?
Abigail thinks she's finally relieved of her extreme constipation. But this Halloween night will take a bizarre twist when she finds herself attached to the toilet.
Honey, you're missing the Mentalist. You crapping a baby in there, sweetheart? Oh, pizza guy's here. You want a slice while you're giving birth to a poo? Look at her back.
The Soup would like to pay tribute to one of our favorite ladies, Dame Judi Dench. Between us girls, Joel still thinks you two can work things out. Call him. Stay tuned for Miss Universe Missing the Point, Miley, and the Soup's Woman of the Year Award.
With it wagging like this.
Welcome back to the Soup Presents Ladies Blank Ladies. What's the blank stand for? Ladies! I don't think so. Where we celebrate womanhood, then make fun of it, and be sure not to miss our award for Woman of the Year at the end of the program. Jordan from Big Brother is not in the running for this award. She failed the verbal portion of the contest, as evidenced by this gem from Big Brother, the unseen footage.
If you had to be any animal, what would you be?
An eagle.
Why?
Because they're cool and they fly and they look cool.
I like koala bears.
You wouldn't want to fly?
Probably not.
How about like a shark?
No, I'd be a fish.
Why would you want to be a shark? Someone's going to kill you.
Because they're gross.
Why are they? It's a fish.
No, I'd rather be like a pretty fish. Like, you know, like when they're pretty colors. I wouldn't want to be a monkey because they smell and they throw their poop at you. I would be a squirrel.
You could be any animal in the whole world and you'd be a squirrel?
What's wrong with the squirrel? They hang out in neighborhoods and stuff.
Wait, is the squirrel the one with all them pretty feathers, or is that the kangaroo? I forgot to breathe.
In theory, beauty pageants are meant to identify and celebrate an individual who exemplifies the apex of womanhood. We have learned the reality is much, much different. Let's examine this phenomenon in a segment we call misogyny. That was very clever. The Miss Universe pageant, or as I like to call it, the Donald Trump Invitational Classy Broad Contest to find out who's going to be the next Mrs. Donald Trump, brings together some of the most beautiful women in all the world. Miss Dominican Republic was posed a difficult question in the Are You Able to Talk competition. Let's see how she did.
According to the World Health Organization, there is an urgent need for HIV testing across the globe. Do you believe that HIV testing should be made mandatory?
De acuerdo a la Organización Mundial de la Salud, se exige que alrededor de todo el mundo se hagan pruebas para descubrir si la persona padece de SIDA o no. ¿Piensas tú que eso debe ser algo obligatorio o no?
Good night, Bahamas.
I'm sorry, the correct answer was anything besides what you just said. We were literally looking for anything else. Good try. I blame the translator. Like most of you, I wonder what it would be like to be a professional pageant consultant. Then, like most of you, I hate myself for having thought that. King of the Crowns takes us into such a world, and as you would imagine, one of the most difficult tasks the pageant coach has is preparing the beauty queen for the question and answer session.
What do you think about the swine flu epidemic?
You know what? All these people who don't take their antibiotics when they have the flu or the cold, it creates new catastrophes.
What about the auto bailout? I mean, do you think the government should be bailing out automakers?
Automakers?
Like, yeah, like GM, Ford, Chrysler.
dude, Congress couldn't even figure that one out. Ask her something less challenging, like, how does a cow go? Or how does a cow hum? And that would work perfectly. Addicted to Beauty shows us what it's like to work in the busy plastic surgeon's office / day spa. Judging by this clip, it's a bit like working at a fish cannery.
My family secret for great skincare is a red caviar facial. Really. My mother's skin was flawless. She had the red caviar facial weekly.
Oh, see, this...
Be gentle.
I'm trying to be gentle. It's
Don't
very hard.
stretch my skin.
Are you starting to feel the emollients and everything?
I am.
Oh, my God. That looks like a bloody mess.
It's my caviar facial, Shannon. So hydrating.
See, this with oatmeal would have been fabulous.
It's also useful if you enjoy having your face chewed off by feral cats. Your skin is horrible. Speaking of people whose faces I'd enjoy seeing chewed off, this year on Bridezilla's, which is a show about men in rubber monster suits who get married, we met Karen. Karen, from Staten Island, is undeservedly wealthy and has problems with people who actually work for their money. People like, say, doormen.
I'm not gonna apologize to a doorman. Are you out of your mind? Well, so we'll all have a miserable night. Go inside. I'm not gonna go inside. I'm not. Tana, if you let me apologize to a doorman, I'll never talk to you again. I'm not apologizing to a doorman. I'm not apologizing to a doorman. I don't even have words for this man. Like a doorman. I'm gonna apologize to a doorman. I don't care. I'm not apologizing to a doorman. There'll be a cold day in hell when I apologize to a doorman.
Perhaps you won't apologize to a doorman, but would you consider apologizing to a basic cable clip show host because you have stolen my heart, you vile, horrible bitch? Of course, our favorite little lady of all, as required by law, is Miley Cyrus.
It's Miley!
Miley gave this provocative performance of her hit single, Party in the USA, and turned quite a few heads. She reminds me of a young Mackenzie Phillips. I love you. It was sitting right there. The Wendy Williams Show is the most entertaining hour of television it has ever been my privilege to sit in front of. If you're not watching it, you should be. If you don't have a television, buy one, if for no other reason than to watch this show. It is the most important thing ever.
Now, Kanye, by the way, we have a series of pictures to follow perhaps why he did this outburst. Maybe it was the Hennessy. Wait, that's Joel McHale. Is Joel McHale? Oh, I'm seeing Joel McHale. Oh, there. Make me out to be crazy, will ya?
You're seeing me for the same reason I am seeing you everywhere. I love you, Wendy. I can't fight her anymore. Be mine, Wendy. I swear by all that is holy, you will be mine. We'll be right back.
Hang on for Tyra's driving difficulties, Meredith Vieira's awkward banter, and the Soup's Woman of the Year award.
Oh, I got it. I got it.
Ladies, an examination of the distaff side of the soup. You're moments away from finding out who the Woman of the Year is. Spoiler alert, it's not Tyra because she says crap like this.
I won't do it, and I'm sorry. I am so proud of you because I had to stop texting and driving. I used to do it, thinking, oh, I got it, and there's been one too many times when I actually almost ran into a mountain when I used to live in L.A. Going onto the freeway, texting, and almost ran into a mountain, and that could have been a person.
Of course you've heard of the Los Angeles Freeway Mountains. People come from far and wide to gaze at the majesty of the I-5 summit, ski the slopes of 405 Peak. There's a possibility that Tyra and I are lying. If you saw the Sacha Baron Cohen movie Bruno, I bet your first thought was, man, it would be a blast to take Barbara Walters to see this. Well, you would be wrong.
If you are a parent, do not bring your child to this movie. There are close-ups, which Joy did not mention, of penises and pubic hair, as close as this, with it wagging like this. I don't need to know how you are doing anal intercourse. A machine that shows you how to have oral sex.
Did you stay for the whole thing?
Oh, yes, I did stay for the whole thing.
So what did you learn about anal sex? Well, you saw the movie, so. She hasn't seen that much sodomy since she lived in Sodom. We put up that still too early. Meredith Vieira was a nice addition to the Today Show. She says the kind of stuff I would say if I had a job on television left.
The extent of the things you can get is it's pretty cool.
You can get bicycles, you can get computers, you can get cameras, anything that's ripped off.
I can see the NBC bean counters. All of my wardrobe now is going to be from propertyroom.com.
By
I know. Starting with that ugly yellow dress. Janice, it looks cute on you. Janice, it looks cute on her. Looks cute on her.
On a positive note, the dress is distracting me from your face. Were you here with a 9-iron and a sandwich, dear? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's fine. I'm kidding. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time to hand out the hardware for Woman of the Year. If you watch the show, you probably already know this year's winner could be none other than the one, the only, Wendy Williams. Here is Wendy at her absolute finest.
When you come out on the set, so
are you a stay-at-home mom, Ange?
I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah, the audience is cackling. Because I got a Slim Jim crackling. Whose camera can get close enough to get the tip bubbling? It's just like real food. Watch the tip crackle. It's crackling. This is delicious. Angela?
Yes.
I'm going to go check on the flies if you don't mind.
Perfection. Wendy was kind enough to prepare an acceptance speech for us. How you doing, Wendy Williams?
How you doing, Joel McHale? This award means so much to me. It couldn't have come at a more perfect time because I was running out of places to stick my gum. Joel, I have to run, but thanks again. And could you send me a spare one of these? I was going to put some kitty litter in it for the studio cat. Bye.
Soup Woman of the Year, Wendy Williams, everybody. Thank you, Wendy. Sadly, we've come to the end of the Soup Presents Ladies, Ladies, Ladies. Tune in next Monday for an all-new Soup Presents Love and Other Burning Sensations, and next Friday for an all-new Soup. Bye, ladies. Yeah!